look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the East leading New York Yankees. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Yankees.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Pedro Martinez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Pedro Martinez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out. And I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
Elvis Andrus is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of the series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Dante Bichette is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. A ball hits softly on a line to third. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Into the box, Joe DiMaggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cobb has a play He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Frank Robinson.
Digging in, Frank Robinson. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This will get foul for strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent to get a trip to the mound. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels strand 1. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Aaron Sanchez gets the ball for the Angels in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Ready now, Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ty Cobb.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Rodriguez.
Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Taking another look here, it's obvious why this guy has become such a fan favorite, and there isn't any doubt. They do love him here. But I guess if you hit balls like that, they have no choice but to love him.
Into the box now, Will Clark. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 14 homers, the average at 284 to begin play, and 60 runs batted in. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Got him. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
At the plate, Juan Gonzalez. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. In the air now, out to right field. Robinson is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cobb looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he watched his average drop below 280. You can look at it 2 ways. If you're hitting 280, that's still a compliment for a lot of guys, but he's that good a hitter, you expect him to hit high.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Very weakly on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Joey Gallo now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-1. Here it is. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 now to McCann. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Again, he sends it out of play. Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels 1. Striding into the box, Ivan Rodriguez. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Rendon. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth. Second base.
Into the box now, Harold Reynolds. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. Bichette is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Peterson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to third. Rodriguez is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Joe DiMaggio is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know what I'm saying? He can't throw the ball right by him right now. Of course, there was a fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit hard but foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on. Digging in to try it again. Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ty Cobb.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count and the pitch. hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
In now, Alex Rodriguez, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Will Clark, as he grounds one briskly to short. The second for one, on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Standing in now, Juan Gonzalez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This ball will be chopped foul.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Robinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Hit in the air out to left field. Belanger sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Josh Donaldson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance. Cody Belanger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Belanger.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ivan Rodriguez.
Ivan Rodriguez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready. Off man will be aboard to open up the inning. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Calling for it, Belanger, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes now to Andrus. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Now batting, Omar Vizquel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Softly hit here to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Center fielder number 00.
Digging in and looking for more, Ty Cobb. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dante Bichette. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Joe DiMaggio. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
DiMaggio.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Frank Robinson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Will Clark. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Will Clark.
Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Bichette moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He'll start the seventh. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh
Donaldson is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The second baseman, number 6.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon is the second out in the 7th inning. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-1. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Ottavino.
So striding forward now, Ivan Rodriguez. He'll match up with a new pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-2 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Donaldson is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop. Omar
Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. To third. Donaldson's up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still digging in once again. Brian McCann. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Bob Wickman is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's Elvis Andrus now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now batting, Dante Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Got him to go down swinging there. Dante Bichette goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Joe DiMaggio. Low for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Harold Reynolds will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two and two count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in and looking for more, Ty Cobb has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. McCann corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. So stepping in, Frank Robinson, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-2. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Peterson giving chase. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final.
Now the Yankee Stadium crowd.
52,000 plus on their feet.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason. But at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
Pitching and defense.